and welcome to the Seahawkers podcast. I'm Brandon Schultz. On today's show, we're going to hear from Pete Carroll about the return of Drew Lock to practice. We're also going to hear from tight end Will Dissly and linebacker Jordyn Brooks. So let's get right to it with the Seahawks head coach. On Sunday, after missing out on an opportunity to start against the Bears, quarterback Drew Lock made his anticipated return to practice.
He did okay today. Yeah, he seemed to bounce back. He's 6-7 days into it now, so he's in good shape as far as getting back. But you never know until you get out there and start running around. He hung in there tough, so it's good. We just want to see what happened. We just started going, and he did fine, so we just gave him a normal workload. We'll see how he goes this week, and he'll I'm planning on playing a lot this week. Yeah, he'll play a lot.
It sounds like we're going to get to see a lot of Drew this week in the game against the Cowboys. His return comes on the heels of an underwhelming performance from Geno Smith against the Bears.
We didn't function very well. We didn't throw and catch the ball as well as we needed to. We didn't catch the ball as well, and so we missed a couple key third down situations. We got a ball knocked down. We got no rhythm at all early in the game to get going. So we did not bounce back from. I really feel like I didn't do a good job bouncing this back. And we didn't perform at all like we should. And but we got to see a lot, and the defense played well. The defense responded well from game one, and they did their stuff. It just didn't go across the board. We were not a completely connected team. When we give up that much in special teams and all of that, you just wreck a game. And the defense kept us in it, and gave us a chance to keep the score down, even with all that. And offensively, we didn't find our rhythm. Honestly, I'm really excited to see our guys out there, and see our guys playing together. And we've held quite a few guys out, and we'll still make some decisions this week. But I'll be, that's why all of the focus has turned to the ones to make sure that they're getting developed and getting ready. And so that's how we're going to go about it.
Another player making his return from injury was wide receiver D. Eskridge.
We finally got him on the practice field. This is really, remember he got hurt in the first 10 minutes of practice the first day. So it's the first time we had a chance to see him. He's worked really hard to get out there. And we've tried to ensure that once he's out, he stays out, So every day that he's on the practice field, it will be the next day to see how he recovers from it. So, but that was good work. He looked really, really explosive today. That's just the way he always shows it. So, we do, like somebody said, we get, 3 weeks to get this knocked out. We'll see if he can contribute.
Eskridge matches up with the two rookie wide receivers who seem to have done well in camp.
I thought they both did good to play. They got a lot of play time. They've been in and out a lot of situations. They gained experience in these two games, and that they've been out there and they've in difficult situations. They got 2 minutes. They got all kinds of stuff. I've said this from the start. They're way different from each other. They're different style player, different kind of player, and all of that, which is great. But so I don't see them battling each other as much as in some other ways. But they've come a long way, and we have a good sense for what they can do and a pretty good feel moving forward.
Moving on to injury news, we had positive updates on Damien Lewis's condition.
Only that it's a kind of a basketball ankle sprain, and so that's a really positive thing. That it's the swelling that he's going to deal with. So there's no torn ligaments or any of that stuff. So, but it doesn't mean he's immediately popping back, but it's not going to be a long time. It's not like a high ankle sprain that lingers forever.
If Lewis has to miss significant time, Pete Carroll says that Phil Haynes will be a very capable replacement.
Phil's felt like a starter, and he looks like it. So his ability to bounce over, he's been playing on both sides, is really helpful to us. He's a stud of a kid. He's strong. He's smart. He loves to play. Practices great. Does everything you want, So this is a good chance for Phil. It's a really good chance for him.
Focusing on injuries, still on offense, running back Ken Walker's procedure was a success.
He's still pretty tender. I was with him today. He's got some things to heal. To go in and do what they did. So it's just a matter of time, and we don't. It's not like we don't have a designated return sequence yet. We'll have to see how he responds.
Unfortunately, though, the player taken one pick before Walker, pass rusher Boye Mafe, has come down with an injury as well.
He's got a shoulder strain that we got to see what happens with him this week. I don't think he'll make it back this week, but he's not damaged and he'll be okay.
So far, though, the two other picks Seattle took in their top four have remained healthy and are impressing, according to tight end Will Dissly.
Yeah, Charles and Abe have done a fantastic job. both have impressed in the pass game. I've their feet are so good. And then Abe's obviously shown what he can do in the run game, kind of silencing those haters. So I'm really, really, pleased with both of those guys. They're good communicators. They want to learn. They want to get better. We're happy to have them.
Conversely, over on the defense, they've had a lot of growing pains, per linebacker Jordyn Brooks.
There's been some ups and downs. I think that's what the preseason is for. Obviously, tackling hasn't been great for us. It was a big jump from game 1 to game 2 as far as missed tackles, and so that's an improvement there. So we just want to continue to emphasize tackling well and executing.
That's going to do it for today's show. Thanks to Wilson Kahn for helping to produce this episode. Follow him out on Twitter at Wilson_Kahn, CONN. And if you follow along on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you can know when we're going live, when we decide to go live out on YouTube. And let your friends know where they can find the show. Become a member of the flock at getintheflock.com. And we'll be back later this week talking more Seahawks. So until then, go Hawks.